everybody, this is Julissa. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Today is September 27, 2022, Tuesday night. I'm here at my house, as you can see, not at the studio. I'm here to give you a couple breaking news. There's a lot happening right now, and I was like, I don't want to just pick one type of breaking news. I'm gonna tell you a couple of them. Okay, first of all, let me just say, I've been praying for everybody affected by the hurricane. It's full-blown hurricane season right now, and I understand, this past week, my native country, the Dominican Republic, was affected by it, and now we have Canada was affected by it, Puerto Rico, and right now the main hurricane that everybody's dealing with right now is Hurricane Ian. And as of 40 minutes ago, okay, this is breaking news still, 40 minutes ago, the entire island of Cuba is without power. Okay, so you can only imagine, and I do apologize about any noise. I have to keep the windows open, but yeah, right now they're reporting the entire island of Cuba has no power. And I know last week they were reporting, when Hurricane Fiona was happening in Puerto Rico, they were saying, Puerto Rico lost power, the entire island. It's gonna take weeks. It's gonna take like 5 days to get it back. Same thing happened in Canada. I don't even know if they have power yet. Obviously not the entire country, but parts of it. So right now they're saying Cuba lost the entire island of Cuba has no power. The government announced. Also, so I have to say, speaking about the hurricanes, right? I am praying for everybody affected by all of this. Please, come back to my channel. Please subscribe and everything. I'm gonna be doing a fundraising. God had put that in my heart. I don't like to just watch the news and do nothing. Okay, I have done fundraising for hurricanes, for natural disaster, since I opened my business. And I'm gonna set everything up, and then I'm gonna come here and announce it so you guys can collaborate like that. This is what I normally do. I normally do a fundraising with the stuff that I create, and but I will donate a percentage of it, and I usually will make the check out to an organization that I know is attacking the areas, and not attacking, but like present in the countries that are so much needed the help. Okay, because in the couple of weeks, they're gonna put out so many numbers, call here, donate this and the other, but I like to see the work. I like to see, if they're trustworthy, all of that. And after I do my fundraising, it could be like a week, then I'll donate to that, based on whatever percentage is decided to do, right? So that's the topic of the hurricane tonight. The other news right now, and I know not a lot of people are talking about it, so what you hear is my little bracelet here. So the other news that's happening right now: a man convicted of making a bomb that killed one person in Las Vegas in Las Vegas Strip in 2007 has escaped from prison. This is very scary. Okay, so let me just see if I can get you the information about that person. Okay, because let me just tell you something. And when I heard this news, I was like, man, can that really happen? We all know that companies are crunching they're looking for workers right now, right? It's hard to get people to get hired, because people, from what I heard, and speaking with managers and supervisors, other companies, they have said to me, we give interviews, right? We hire people, they go through training, then they quit. Some don't even make it to orientation day. What is happening? Why can we not find workers, right? And you will think that everybody's willing to work. They're raising the minimum wage, just as everything, the inflation is affecting all of us. They're raising minimum wage, trying to attract more people to come, signing bonuses everywhere, right? Yeah, it's hard to find. And I was thinking, when I heard about this news about this guy who escaped, right? I was thinking, how can that happen? There's so much technology these days. Everywhere you go, you're being tracked, right? How can that happen now? And then I was thinking, maybe they're short staffed in prison too. That's scary, okay? Because you don't want anybody to be out who doesn't deserve to be out. So okay, so his name is let me see if I can get you that name, right? They're saying this guy Porfirio Duarte-Herrera was missing from a morning count at the Southern Desert Correctional Center in Indian Spring on Tuesday in Nevada, right? The Nevada Department of Corrections said in a press release, escape procedures were initiated and search terms remain in effect. The office ordered the Nevada police to conduct and complete a thorough investigation into this event. He is described, okay, as 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 135 pounds, and with no reported tattoo. His name is Porfirio Duarte-Herrera. He was serving a lifetime sentence after he was convicted of murder with a deadly weapon. He was tried and convicted along with Omar Herrera Denvers after a bomb went off at the Luxor garage in May of 2007. The blast killed 24-year-old Wilbado Dorantes Antonio. Prosecutor said Herrera Denvers targeted Dorantes Antonio for dating his ex-girlfriend, and he built a pine bomb, and that's why he was in prison for. So, you know, he escaped prison. Like, I don't know how can that be still possible, because you don't hear every day like escapees, getting out of jail. So hopefully they get this guy back soon. Okay, so let me see if I can give you another breaking news. Let me see. So around, maybe like 5 hours ago, the Hurricane Ian had become a major Category 3 hurricane, okay? And we know in Florida they're telling people to get out. Like, I cannot imagine. Here in the East Coast, you guys know I'm based in Connecticut. Like, I am thankful. Like, I cannot imagine having to just evacuate, again, how they get the wooden things, right, to get on the windows and all of that. But I'm thinking to myself, kind of like when we have a snowstorm, like you go out and you buy food and water and all of that stuff and candles, and but things like, thanks be to God, we haven't had anything crazy. But man, I don't know what it is, but with water, right, that comes and destroy everything. Okay, like that, it is scary. So you're dealing with like a last minute emergency. One day you're at your job doing your thing, right, living normal life, and then out of nowhere here pops up this hurricane, and the government is telling you to get out. So wow, it's crazy. But those are like the top news right now. If there's something else breaking, I will come and tell you guys. As you guys know, I do a lot of breaking news. Let me see what else I can tell you. So hopefully, in Cuba they get the power back. Right in the Caribbean, no power. And I know, Cuba is not the richest country. The same thing with my country, in the Dominican Republic. I know last night the president of the Dominican Republic was giving a press, a press conference about everything, the recovery efforts and all of that. And I know they had a lot of damage. One thing I know, okay, and please don't take this the wrong way. It's quite strange for me to see the mayor of New York City in the Dominican Republic. That to me is so strange, because it's so strange. I don't know, if I just had this feeling like this is a little odd. And I understand, right? I understand that here in New York City specifically, there's a lot of, people from the Dominican Republic. So a lot of probably families were affected because their loved ones are dealing with like a hurricane. But I couldn't connect the two. Why? Because he's not going to a country that has no president, right? Or vice president. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not like he did anything wrong, but it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand why the mayor, right, of New York City, I think his name is Eric Adams, right? I don't want to say his name and just, get it wrong. And it's so crazy because he was at the Times Square Fashion Week, which I just did, in New York City. I just did like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Mayor Eric Adams, he was, in the Dominican Republic. But I saw some footage of him touring the area that was damaged, and yeah, That's great. I need, it's almost like I need more reasoning behind it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe and come back. I'm going to be doing this daily 10-minute news updates. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good night. God bless. For coming back to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.